Hello, episode 60, nice round number, so I thought we'd do a little behind the scenes look and what have I been painting and stuff like that again. So, when I went to Edinburgh last year, which those of you who saw my Burke and Hare video know that I went, I stopped by one of the local game shops. I figured, when I travel, I like to see if I can find something different to paint. Reaper and one other pretty much have the monopoly on America. But overseas, see what they have. So there's a group called Zealot Games, which makes some minis. So I get the Plague Rat, Zombie Rat, Skeletal Rat group here. And these came basically they came all separate, so when I based them I put the two skulls and the rat on one. In this case, there we go. Got the skeleton rat. Yeah. Not easy to see with the camera here, I know. Little zombie or plague rat. So one thing about Zealot Games, I mean, they got some interesting looking figures. Thing is, they do like really thin castings. And so some of these, it's also very brittle for some reason. And here's the last of the rats. So some of these will just snap off. And so I didn't buy any humans or anything because like the legs were really thin and I didn't want them just snapping off. But I got the skeletal slash zombie slash plague rats. I also got what they call a Fomorian. I had never heard of a Fomorian before. Haven't seen it in any games, but I looked it up online. It's apparently a type of Irish giant, Irish folklore. I didn't know that at the time, so I just made him sort of blue, made him a generic monster, demon slash, could be a blue reptilian thing, I don't know. That's all for him. Back to Reaper. So, a while back, I was doing a lot of sci-fi stuff. And so I found they had this sort of generic living plant thing, plant monster. So I painted it up. And actually I had it like half painted and I got away on different projects and I got back and I finished it up. Also, with their last Kickstarter Reaper did, they had names for these. I'm just calling them Rockmen or Mudmen. Yeah, I don't remember what they call them. So they're just, I mean, these were just really quick and simple. Cover them in brown, do a few highlights. Go back and do the teeth. And so there they are. Also, because I had the time, did this guy, again, just a simple little demon type guy, base layer of green, and then go back over and do some highlights and details and stuff like that. Of course, role-playing games, the Mimic is the sort of iconic character, or one of the iconic characters, and so I have several of these. They're always fun to do, just because mimics, the treasure chest that attacks you. Also, with the last Kickstarter Reaper did, they had this, I don't know if it's a mimic or not. Basically, it's a little floor creature, and it lies flat in the dungeon, and when you walk on it, tentacles come out, and it opens its mouth. And this came in like 3 pieces and had to be glued together. Actually, about 9 pieces, considering the tentacles are separate. So, had to be all glued together, then painted, and I was mainly just doing the teeth and then doing the background to look like floor. Came out better than I expected. Then went to Origins this June. They had their paint and take. And there's a place, Kona Minis. Um, Someone is doing something called Adventure Cats. It's basically Dungeons and Dragons with cat characters, and so they had a bunch of these with the paint and take booth, and so I did two. I did the Sorceress Cat. And then I did the Bard Cat. The Bard didn't turn out as nicely as I would have liked. And I bought some of their other minis at their booth, so you'll probably see them in later episodes. And so that's what I've been painting this time around. Been a bit on and off with the videos, just trying to keep some variation in it. I've gone back. I'll think about something. It's like, oh, here's a good topic on comic books, and then I'll think of two or three other topics on comic books, and I don't want 3 episodes on comic books in a row. So it's sort of finding things to fill the spaces in, and taking notes, and keeping track of my ideas. So it was a bit slower getting these last few videos in. Like I said, 60 is a nice round number, so I'm doing a behind the scenes episode here. Will I do it I think, every 20 episodes seems to be working out fairly well. So I probably at number 80 will have another one of these, and you'll see what I painted in that time. That's it for now. And like I said, just wanted to have. I finished everything I was painting, and I was at a nice round number, so I thought it would be a good episode just to show what I had been painting. And so, like I said, another 20 episodes, and we might be seeing more of these. And that's it. Have a nice day.